It's like a whole minute delay on this thing. I don't know why that is. This whole thing is different now. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Sound check, please, if I can get a sound check to make sure you guys can hear me loud and clear. I'd appreciate it. Okay, you guys can hear me good. How's the background music? Good? Not too loud? I gotta fix this delay. I really have to. It's gonna annoy me. Jesus Christ. Okay, background music is good. Okay. Hope everybody's doing good today. Looking forward to a good trading day today. Oh wow, US30 dropped last night. Big drop last night too. London session was popping last night. London session was popping last night. Wow. How many points did it drop? 250 point drop last night. After it did that little liquidity sweep yesterday and then pushed all the way back up. Okay. We had a little hiccup yesterday. Looks like they got their act together. Back to the money. So we got no news today. No news. So we're in the clear. Yesterday my voice was low. You guys told me you could hear me loud and clear. I didn't change anything settings wise, so should have been able to hear me pretty clear. My mic is literally right here, right in front of me. It's not too far away, so if my voice is not low today, it's the exact same settings I had yesterday. So either way, we're good. We're here to go. All right, let's get started. So London session was very active, which I don't like, because usually when London session is moving as much as it did last night, it doesn't leave a lot of wiggle room for New York. Even though US30 moves a lot, it's a very lazy pair of times. It does all of its heavy lifting in a specific session, and then the next few sessions it just takes a chill pill, you know. So I'm really hoping that we get some movement today, and it's not like yesterday. Yesterday we didn't get much movement until after the stream ended, around what, 10:45, 11 in. Price ended up shooting back up like I said it was going to. It just took forever to do it. And then London session went crazy this morning. So I'm just really hoping that we get some movement today. So we have a nice zone here on US30. We have a nice resistance turned into support here. Price tapped this area a couple times. We finally broke it, and we've tested it now, going on 3 times. So no good reason why price should push up into this area here. We are playing around inside this little mini range here on the 30, but let me look at what the higher time frames are looking like. This looks like an excellent buy to push up all the way here. I don't see why this would turn around and come back down for 150 points back up. But it's already pushed up pretty high. Stop loss is a decent size. This price breaks this high here. It should be off and running from there. Yeah. What time did this start moving? At 4 in the morning. Started pushing. US30 has been busy. US30 has been busy. But I like buys. I do like buys to continue up here. Let me see something. Let me see. We just got to get up out of here. We need to get up out of this range here. This range right here. We need to break up out of here and push up to maybe this area right here for another 2,000 points, which is pretty ambitious right now. But if we can't break this, it's going to come back down. But right now, structure wise, it's saying buys.
Shopping with your parents can be embarrassing.
See how we had resistance right here, guys? If I pull this zone all the way across here, we held resistance, 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 and then we finally broke with a nice engulfing candle, retesting this high here. And now we're kind of bouncing. We've retested this candle right around 50%, which is something I noticed yesterday after back testing. This candle right here was retested right around 50% on the fib. If I break a fib out from low to high, we adjusted right around the 61%, which means we should continue pumping a little bit higher here. So I like buys. I really like buys right now. I really like the buys. Even though we're at a strong daily high, I still like buys. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we are going to pump. We are going to pump up here. Only reason why I don't want to take a buy now is because I don't like the stop loss situation. I don't like the stop loss situation. My stop loss would need, I don't like putting my stop loss in a place where price has already played around in already. You know? You're already broken above this area. We are creating a higher low situation here. Kind of right there. Let me go to the lower time frame and see what I could do about this stop loss situation. See what happened right here, even though this is the 1 minute. If you guys look at what happened here, we have, this is a strong zone right here. Support, support, resistance, resistance, support, support, resistance, resistance. Price could easily come back and retest any one of these lows here. It can retest that low, that low, that low, or even that low. And we may not push up for, I mean, it's only 50 points. That's not bad. 50 point stop. That ain't that bad. Let's see. Let's see, maybe we get a pullback. If we get a pullback and price can come down to maybe this area here, then maybe we could look for potential positions. But, I don't like the stop loss situation. Before you ever take a trade, guys, you have to think about the stop loss. You have to think about the potential loss first. Because you don't know if you're going to win. But if you lose, you want to manage that loss. You want to make sure you are well aware of the risk of that trade before you go ahead and enter it. You know, so I would prefer to do that. Now, in terms of sells, let's say the market goes the opposite way. Let's say we don't, because this is a great sell right here, right? If we look at plan B for sells, right? Stops above these highs, because, you know, it's been a couple hours since price has been here. It's been about 7 hours. That's a potential look as well, right? Because the market's been doing what? Ping-ponging inside this range. So if price doesn't push up like it didn't do yesterday, there's a good possibility it does that today. And we get a nice sell-off from here. And the risk to reward is awesome. Look at the stop loss. Stop loss is clean and clean move down. The only problem is the higher time frame contradicts the lower time frame. Because look at the higher time frame. Higher time frame right now is right now indicating buys. Like this move here is not done yet. All of these 1 hour candles, 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour, very bullish. Very bearish coming down. And it can be very bullish going back up. So when you're stuck in limbo like that, it's best to just wait. It's best to just wait it out. There's no need to rush right now. If I look in between here, this is limbo. Here's my major area that I want to pay attention to right now. Right here, all in between here is a no. So we will see. And then look at this daily candle. Look at how it's forming. Look at yesterday's daily candle, garbage. This daily candle was beautiful. This was garbage. When you see stuff like this, wicks bigger than the body, trash. Beautiful, beautiful, big momentum body candles like that. That's what you want to trade. That's what you want to see. When you see nonsense like this, nonsense like what's happening right now, it's best to just wait. It's not even worth looking to take a trade inside that candle. Because the candle doesn't even know what it wants to do. It doesn't even know if it wants to go up or down. It went up, rejected. Went down, rejected, back up. Has no idea where it wants to go. So if the market doesn't even know where it wants to go, how are you going to know where it wants to go? You know? So it's a good idea to look at the past candles. Look at how the market, just looking at the daily candles, guys, it can tell you what the market's been looking like these last few days. Easily. I can tell you yesterday was trash. The day before was great. Day before that was trash. Day before that was so-so. Day before that, so-so. Trash, trash, trash. Major trash. Good day, good day, good day. So-so, 50-50. Trash. Good day, trash. Good day, trash. Good day, good day, good day, good day, trash. Just by looking at the candles on the daily. You know what I mean? So let's see what price does when we get to this high right here, because we're going to hit that high. Okie doke. Take a look at gold. If we can get the likes up, guys, that'd be really, really cool. I'd appreciate it. Let's see what gold is doing. Gold is looking like it's exactly how it looked yesterday. Gold, what's going on here? Okay. Looking at gold. I don't know why gold is struggling to buy right now. Gold is... Gold is ripe for buys. I mean, we're holding this support here. If support doesn't break, there's a good indication that gold should continue up here. Gold is stuck in a range here. It is making higher highs and higher lows, but stuck in a range. The lower I go in time frame, the messier it looks. The messier gold looks. Created support here, retested, but we have a resistance right here also. Tested resistance. I mean, we should go bullish if we don't break this low here. If this low isn't broken to retest these lows. A waiting game on gold right now. I like buys on gold, but this big drop here is yeah, we could still push up a little bit before we come back down. My bias on gold is buys, but we'll see. Do you ever feel the urge to hop in a trade as soon as you hop on the charts? If you see a setup playing, you would have took if you looked at the markets a couple of minutes before. Sometimes, especially if I oversleep. Sometimes, yes. Your sound is very low. Guys, I don't know about the sound. Some people are saying it's perfect. Some of y'all are saying it's low. Y'all might need to turn y'all volume up or something. I don't know. I can't put the mic any closer to my mouth. The volume is up. So. But yeah, it depends. I don't like to hop in on a trade as soon as I get on the charts. I like to give myself time to analyze. Sometimes you think you see a setup, but you don't. So you want to, you know, take a minute. You don't want to rush into a move, you know? Can you use the current daily candle, or do you have to wait for the market to close before you can use it for your analysis? No, you can use it for your analysis, of course. Of course. But it depends on your trading style, guys. It depends on how you look at the market, what makes sense to you, because what may make sense to me on one time frame may not to you, you know? So it's important to take into consideration that we all see the charts differently. So, but yeah, can you use the current daily? Yes, absolutely.
Meet Asana, a work management platform.
God damn it. These freaking commercials on this channel. What the freak? Yesterday, the music that I had that I've been playing for years, copyright free, told me that it wasn't copyright free when it clearly says copyright free in the title. So now I pick another playlist and this freaking channel has mad commercials. YouTube, stop playing with me. Like, I go off live for a year and I come back and everything is different. Everything is different. It's crazy. When is the next vlog? It's coming out soon. Let me see something. Let me see something real quick. Okay. Those of you that are saying my sound is low, y'all are tripping. Because I just listened to it myself on my phone on YouTube, and I sound clear and loud as day. So y'all gotta fix y'all sound on your end. I don't want to hear no more about the sound because there's nothing wrong with the sound. I really hope some of y'all caught whoever trades London. I really hope y'all caught this move, because this was crazy work. Crazy work. Beautiful retest on that move also. Big old drop. Lovely retest. This would be amazing if it just continued to go down and drop here, which it might do. We very well might do that because it's setting up, making lower lows and lower highs right now to continue down. This would be a golden setup right here, honestly. You know what? I'm going to take sells here. I'm going to take 2 sells. Just because I really like this move here, and the risk is very good. The stop loss is so small. Even if it does reject and go back up, the stop loss is so small. I don't mind it. Because this drop, this pullback, it's forming resistance here. It tested this high right at the 61. I mean, this is nice. Even though on the high time frame we're kind of in no man's land here for the most part, I kind of really think it's pretty clean with the risk to reward there. I think it's pretty clean. So let's see. Let's see. $180-point drop potential and a 30-point stop loss. I'll take that any day of the week. What caused it to move in London? It's London. That's what caused it to move in London. Too much stuff over here. Let's move this here. Hi, Charlene. Trading US30, would you consider yourself an FX trader or stock? I've always wondered what category it would come under. Thank you. I'm a Forex trader. So, Trump is speaking today, 4 o'clock. Market might be trash. We'll see. Just got off work. I did catch 80 pips on gold in London session. Now just 50 pips. I'm going to be glad. See you back. Cool. Always nice to start the day off with a win, you know. Can't be mad at that. Cannot be mad at that. How important is the gym for someone who is trading? The two have nothing to do with each other. You can be a great trader and never step foot in a gym. You can be a bad trader and be in the gym every day. Don't matter. The only thing they have in common is they both take a lot of discipline. So if you're a very disciplined person, then you'll be very disciplined in both. If not, then you won't be. That's it. It's the best time frame for a scalper. All time frames. All time frames are best for a scalper. There's no one time frame that's more important than the other. All of them matter. All time frames matter. I don't like this playlist at all. I'm gonna have to switch this up. Any word on silver hitting all-time highs? Nope. I don't trade silver. US 34-hour time frame looking crazy right now. Yes. Yeah, I only took this trade because of the risk on it. The risk is very low. The risk to reward is very low. Or high, I should say, actually. You know, the daily candle looks like trash right now. But because of the pullback, I'm biased on buys, but because of the pullback on this move here, it looked good for the sell, for price to come back. Even though it's a lot of wick in action. Let me take the fib off. The wicks kind of suck, but we don't break this daily high, we're probably going to come back and complete this move that couldn't get done yesterday. So yesterday, the sell-off from yesterday pushed up like I wanted it to, but it could probably clear this move and maybe come back and retest these lows or whatever. Who knows? You know, right now it's moving up, but the reward on it was really good, so I don't mind it. Do we just need volume right now? I just need 915, 930 to come around and see what we get. But up here, stop losses in a safe place.
We have some big news for your piece.
Stop losses in a safe place. Okay, I'm gonna have to do something about this right now, because this is gonna drive me insane. This is gonna drive me crazy. Pushing up here, breaking this high. Let's see. Are we moving on up in the world? We're not gonna come down? You're not gonna give me a retest? No? Do I have to close with a $500 loss? Or are you gonna wick out and come back down? Ooh, this 1 hour candle looks very strong. Close. Nope, we're gonna push on up. Probably gonna push on up. We didn't retest the fib. Well, we did, but we didn't come back down. We're lingering above this area here. So let's see what she does. Liquidity wick on 30-minute candle looks really strong, bullish. What do you think about that? I think we have to wait and see more. Much love from Zimbabwe. I'm learning a lot from these live streams. Thanks for tuning in. What's the best time to trade gold? All sessions are good for gold, depending on how you trade. There's too much imbalance to the left that needs to be filled. Yeah. What broker are you using? Are you blind, Mr. H. Lundy? You don't see the Henkel trade at the top there at all? And the information at the bottom? At the bottom where it says get a trading account with Henkel Trade, at the bottom, you don't see that? I ordered my cousin gave me this idea to get this fart machine. And every time somebody asks a dumb question, I'm going to press that button. So when I get it in the mail, we're going to have some sound effects on the live stream. So anybody that asks retarded questions, they're going to get a push of the button. So when you guys hear that fart, you guys are going to know somebody asked a stupid question. If you're the one that asked it, it's going to be for you. So that's how we're going to handle dumb questions going forward. Remember last time I used to get under my nerves when you guys would ask me ridiculous questions that are like so obvious. Now, to curve that, we're going to have fun with it. We're going to have a whole lot of fun with them. And we're just going to keep on making a whole bunch of fart sounds with the dumb questions. Charlene, what pair are you trading? Fart sound. Charlene, well, who's your broker? Fart sound. Charlene, what time frame are you on? Fart sound. Charlene, what time do you get on live every day? Fart sound. All the information that's in the description box or that's right here on the screen that you guys fail to pay attention to, you're going to get a fart sound. That's it. So when it comes in the mail, I should get it either sometime today or tomorrow. I'm gonna test it out. And we're gonna start having some fun. We're gonna start having some fun. So be ready. Be ready. And I'm gonna call that person out too, so the chat can roast them for asking a dumb question. We're gonna have fun with it. Hello, Charlene. Checking in with my favorite female trader. Hope all is well. Looking forward to the morning talks. Hello, Mrs. La Robin Lachey. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you all for tuning in. You guys make my day. You really do. Even the people that ask dumb questions, they make my day. Charlene, are you live right now? You should get a Scream Deck and set up different sounds and functions. I thought about it, but I'm not techie like that, so I would need somebody to do that for me. I hope I don't get farted on. I forgot yesterday the GOAT is back. Nobody will trade 30 live but you. I appreciate you bringing the lives back. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry about the commercials. That was out of my control. I specifically looked into that, and YouTube doesn't give you an option to not do that. Even when you don't monetize the video, it's still gonna do that. So I'm like, all right, YouTube, you got it. We're at the mercy of them. So I'm sorry about that, guys. That sucks, but you know. Charlene, is there one-on-one time if we purchase your course? Before I answer that question, let me see something. I want to see something real quick. I just want to make sure before I answer this question. Uh-oh. Oh, hold up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. 1 second, guys. I might have to fix something here. What's going on here? What is this? What is this? What is this? How did this happen? How did that happen? Freaking A. Okay. All right. Victoria. What's your name? Victoria Brahma. Click on the description box. Click on my course link in the description box and see if that answers your question. Now. It should answer your question now. There was a mistake there, which should not have happened. But I've just fixed it. And if you click there and you read the information there, you will your question will have been answered right there. And thank you for asking that question, because you brought to light a problem that I was not aware of, and I was able to fix it. So there we go. What's your take on algo trading? I say stay away from it. It's bullshit. Stay away from it. No such thing as algo trading. If there was, there would be no need to manually trade. People could use an algo, they wouldn't have to trade, and everybody would just use that one algo and make money, and nobody would have to manually trade ever. And you'd be the richest person in the world, because big banks and hedge funds would want your algo so they can make money. Problem is, they're all trading against each other. So there's no such thing as a good algo. So when you guys see algos, stay away from them. They're all BS. First time in your live, been seeing you on the gram. Love ya. Love you back, beast mode. Whenever someone asks me if Hanko trade works in a certain country, I can't answer that question because I don't live in that country. Just try it out yourself. Just if you can get an account, then it works. If you can't get an account, then it doesn't work. It's very simple. Charlene, my sister, there is execution psychology right there. I don't know if I understand that. The push for the sell is about to start. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. We have no volume right now. We're pumping up, we're pumping down. The reason why I got out of this trade is because it pushed up into my stop loss area, and there's not a lot of volume right now. So only reason why I took it is because the risk reward was good. It was only like a 15-20 pip stop, so it was very small. Are you ready for Freaky Friday? I am not, because I will not be live on Fridays. We're only live Monday through Thursday. So I'll probably be chilling on Fridays. I might take a trade, I might not on Fridays. It all depends. So I am watching it. I do also see the US30 going down after it hit all the stop loss of traders who executed from that price. Yeah, I think I mean, the only thing that gives me pause, guys, about this setup here is the candle. Look at the daily candle, guys. Look at this candle. Look at it. It looks like a crackhead. It looks like a really, really malnourished animal. Look at the wicks on these things. Look at yesterday's wick. Look at these long ass wicks on these candles here. Like, it's straight manipulation. It's meant here to smack people and knock you the hell out is what it's meant to do here. The only reason why I took this out is because of the risk to reward. That's it. And the retracement of the fib. But it's trash right now. It's garbage. It doesn't know what the hell it wants to do. Maybe tomorrow we'll get a movement. We most likely will, because we have CPI tomorrow. But it's, I don't know. London session was where it was at. London session 8. London session 8. Let me tell you, London session 8. And usually when London session does that, it doesn't leave much for New York. At 1:15 in the morning, I was on my third dream, and this thing was dumping. People were making money on this move here. And then as you can see, it drops, and now it's just chilling, moving sideways. US30 is leaning right now, just leaning. So I'm just like you guys, just waiting. Do you have investments in Africa? No. Hello, Charlene. I'm from India. How can I join your course? I really need a mentor. That link in the description box that says the simplest course, my course, you click that link and follow the instructions. How long did it take you to become profitable? 2 years. Charlene, may I ask, are you 1995 generation? Are you asking if I'm a millennial or a Gen X? If not, you could just ask me how old I am. I mean, I guess, I don't know. Looking slimmer in the face. I mean that in a good way. Well, thank you. Usually when I get fat in the face first. So usually when I lose weight, you can see it on my face first. Yeah. Guys, before, when I was doing the lives, and I used to get really easily agitated with the questions and take offense to some things that were said in the chat. This year that I took off was specifically a year of growth for me. I said, if I'm going to come back live, it can't be the same as it was before. It can't be like that. It has to be, I have to think about the people that I'm helping. I can't think about the people that come on to troll and to give me a hard time. I have to think about the people that I'm helping, because I can't come on live every day and have 800 to 1,000 people watching every day, because that number will go, we will get back to those numbers eventually of viewers. I cannot have that many people watching and only focus on the negative Nancy's. There's got to be some positive there. So, took time to work on myself to make sure that I stay focused. When you put yourself on live in front of the public, you open yourself up to everything, good, bad, or indifferent. So I have to be okay with that, and it's on me to have self-control and reserve to do what I come here to do every morning, which is to teach, to provide value, to entertain, and first and foremost, to help as many people as I can. That's it, with the knowledge that I've acquired over these last 7 to 8 years. So you guys can tell I'm very mellow now. I'm very chill. I make everything a joke. Dumb questions are going to be fart sounding now. Life is very short. I really enjoyed the lives on the good days. And you guys are the reasons why I came back. Okay? So it's going to be different on this go round. And I'm sorry I'm a little more chill this morning because it's that time of the month for me. So I'm not very much in the mood, but I'm still going to show up for you guys and do the best that I can. Win, lose, or draw. Win, lose, or draw. So we're going to have fun. We're going to talk about life. We're going to win. We're going to lose. We're going to learn. And it's going to be a good day. And all is going to be well in the world. Whether you guys hit the like button or not. So, thank you a lot. You're doing us a favor. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. So, appreciate you guys more than you know. Charlene, did you take another trade yesterday at the end? US30 went exactly where you forecasted. Here's what's funny about yesterday. I'm going to tell you guys something funny. So you remember yesterday, guys, when we were having issues with Henko? It was freezing, and then they sent an email out saying that they were doing, emergency maintenance, something with their servers. So the trade that I was in, I thought I closed it out, and I didn't. It actually stayed open. So everybody's Henko was acting up. So they sent another email out saying, hey guys, if anybody experiences any losses, just email support, let them know what your losses were, the order numbers, and then they will refund you guys all of the money that you lost on the trades. So I'm one too. So I'm like, all right, whatever. I thought the trade was closed. So when I left the gym yesterday, after I finished the live, I went to the gym. And when I left the gym, I was driving home, and I was just curious, like, because I got another email saying, okay, everything is working again. The servers are back normal. Everything is fine. So I'm like, let me check and see how much I possibly lost, because I hadn't looked at US30 yet. I didn't even look to see what happened. I just logged off and went to the gym. So I didn't even know that US30 had went where I said it was going to go. So I log into my Henko on my phone, and I was up $7,000 on the trade. The 3 positions that I had open, they never closed. They stayed open. So what I was going to do was just take the order positions numbers and email support whatever I had lost. I was going to, hey, this is what it was. This is how much I lost. Refund me back that money, like they said they were going to do. But it was actually a win. And I was still in the trade. I hadn't set a TP. I was still in the trade, and I ended up catching like 300 points. And I was up $7,000 on that trade, and I just closed right there. I didn't even look to see where US30 was. I just said, oh, shit. Close, close, close. So yeah, I ended up winning. We ended up winning that trade yesterday. So it played out great. So I hope those of you that had those issues yesterday, that took buys, I hope you guys had the same experience, because I'll take it. Because yesterday was a free day, literally. If you lost, they were going to refund you the money. And if you won, you won. Same here. I was up a ton around 11 a.m. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. All of us experienced the same thing. So thank you for that. I got my money back. Nice. Good stuff. So yeah. So yesterday was a W for all of us. Yesterday was a W for all of us. So look at US30 trying to come down right now. You son of a gun. After I close out, now you want to drop? I still don't trust you. I still don't trust US30 right now. So yeah, yesterday was basically a freebie day. So I was looking, and when I looked at that, I was like, man, I hope everybody that took that trade with me, I hope all of them see this, and they were like, yes, yes. Yeah, so. Hey, Charlene, just tapped in from Chicago. Grab you some fresh beet and papaya juice for your lady time. It'll help you, trust me. Beet and papaya juice. That sounds really good, actually. I might try that. Because I love beets and I love papaya. Never had them together, though. But they both taste really good, so I might take you up on that. What do you think of US30 long-term analysis on the higher time frames? Well, guys, I don't try to predict high time frame analysis too much, because you can only go by what you see happening. And I trade off zones. I trade off levels. So when price gets to certain levels, I have to take that into account. So right now, based on structure, the way it's moving, overall buys all day long. Overall buys on US30. There's a whole lot of liquidity sitting up here. Price hasn't been up here in a while. We're struggling to break this high of 42,900. Once we break that area, we should continue and fly. That's what I'm thinking. But that's only possible if we break 42,900. If we don't break that, then there's a good chance we play around here or we drop. It's never a good idea to try to predict what you think is going to happen all the way, up here or where that, because first of all, I'm a scalper. Even if that does happen, I'm not holding that whole move. That's number one. Number two is a lot that has to happen in between the big move. That's going to matter on how you're going to execute your trade. It's like you meet someone and you start dating them, and then you start thinking about what marriage life and kids and all that is going to be in like 15 years, what your life is going to be like. Like, how can you even think that far down the line? There's so much in between that to even get to that point. So there's no point in like stressing yourself out and thinking about long term, unless you're a swing trader. If you're a swing trader, you're going to look at the markets absolutely different, completely different. And that's okay. That's totally fine. But it's just going to take a lot more studying and chart time on your end to get really good at predicting what you think is going to happen based on past things that have happened, which in turn is going to make you a really good trader if you really think about it. Because if you can get good at predicting that stuff like that, oh my God, you're going to kill it. You're going to kill it. This guy is very funny looking. Very funny looking. Are you in a trade? I was. I took out. I got out. I was in a sell. And then it started pushing up, so I got out with a $500 loss. So I am longing for that sell with US30. I don't know, guys. Look at the daily candle. The daily candle is... Look at the candle. There is no candle. There is no candle. Look at this, guys. There's no candle. It's not doing shit. Just looks like the sign of the cross right now. I say it's not doing anything. It's going up, then it goes down, then it goes up, then it goes down. Quite honestly, I have a feeling today is going to be nothing today. Today is going to be an ass day. We'll see in about 20 minutes. Market opens in 20 minutes, so we will see if we see some kind of pump or something like that. I don't know. But either way, right now, there's no trade right now. You can't trust what you see right now. Just give it time. So, right now, caca de caca is what I'm looking at right now. I just analyzed the US30 because of you, my sister. From my point of view, here in South Africa, this market is bullish. Today's destination. Thank you for your vulnerability in sharing, Charlene. Your teachings are much appreciated. Thank you, Ray. Thank you. Your chart is clean. Something I lack. Well, Lizzie, when I first started trading, maybe my first 9 months to a year in trading, my charts look like a 5-year-old exploded a box of crayons all over it. That's how my chart looked. So don't beat yourself up, because over time you won't need to have a lot on your chart. Over time you won't. But in the beginning you kind of do. When you're still learning, you're still charting, backtesting, you kind of need to have stuff on your chart, because you're still learning and you're kind of, trying to find your groove, trying to find what works, trying to see what visual aids you're going to need. But with time, little by little, you start to pick and pull things away that you don't need anymore. So don't beat yourself up about your chart looking like, you have a bunch of stuff on it, because right now you need that stuff. Once you get better at it, you won't. So it's okay. If I show y'all some of my old chart markups that I used to do, you guys are going to be like, what? You want your chart to be naked. The only thing you want to see on your chart is a bikini or a thong. That's it. Naked, like Q says, naked with a bikini on. Once you start putting turtlenecks and tights and socks and sweaters and hand warmers all over your charts, you start to clutter your chart, and now you don't know what to look for. You don't know what's happening. You want your chart naked with a thong on. Leave a little something to tease the guy, or a bikini if you're at the beach just chilling. But make sure it's a thong bikini, not a full bikini, a thong one. All right. Maybe even some nipple covers. Who knows? Put a little something on there. Butt cheeks flapping in the wind. All that. But don't put a jacket and a sweater and some long johns on there. Don't do that. All right? Cool. Same stuff happened to me. I thought I closed, but when everything came back, I was in profits. Yeah, some of y'all made some good profits yesterday. You guys are laughing at my jokes. Yeah. What time frame do you usually use? Fart sound. Give me a fart sound. Fart sound. All time frames. All time frames. Hi, Charlene. I'm tuning in from the UK. You have inspired me to go full time. Wow, congrats. I have watched your journey. When you left your job, it gave me hope that this skill would work. Thank you, Gina. Gina, congratulations on going full-time, my dear. I see great things in your future, and I'm very proud of you. Keep up the great work, and don't forget to withdraw your profits. Thank you for this, because my chart is a mess. Once you get to the higher time frames, it's just fumbled fibs. Yeah, a little bit. Charlene, one more thing. Your course says one price, but once we enter, the price is higher. It depends on where you live, my dear. Wherever you live at, if you live in Canada, I noticed that some places they add some type of tax or whatever on there. So what I do for people that message me and say, hey, Charlene, I live in Canada, I live over here, Your course is like $200 more. You know, what can you do? Can you help with that? Message me on Instagram or Telegram. Make sure it's me, please. Don't get scammed. And what I'll do is I'll let you buy it on PayPal for the regular price. And then I'll just email you the link to be able to log into the account. That way you don't have to pay the upcharge. All right. So Victoria, message me, my dear, with your information. And we'll get that taken care of for you. So you don't have to pay that extra fee. And it is a one-time fee for a lifetime access. Mine has a snowsuit on. Oh my goodness. Goggles, earmuffs, all that, huh? I know it. $7.99 is a lot for some struggling traders. It's not a lot in the grand scheme of things because the value that I provide, I should be charging way more, let me tell you. Plus the one-on-ones by itself is priceless. Because I don't know anybody else offering unlimited one-on-ones. So if you think about it, the price for my course is relatively cheap compared to what you're going to get in the course. You're going to make that money back tenfold. Facts. I had all types of indicators. I like my chart, butt booty naked. Most people like things butt booty naked, let me tell you. I've heard it from a couple guys. So I don't know who invented clothing. I see you don't use EMAs in your charts. You're all about the zones. Facts. How do I save my pair on Henko Trade? So you go into your Henko Trade here. You go into your watch list area there. You hit create a watch list. It'll ask you to label it. And then you go to the top corner. You type in the label. And then you hit the plus sign. And it'll put it on your watch list. And then now you have a watch list. And now you have a watch list. I have gold and US30 on this. So, yeah. It's very easy to do. Shar, what do you think about people buying signals? I used to hate being called Shar, but I actually like it now. I like when people call me Shar. So I think it's a thing of the past, honestly. I don't really see a lot of people selling signals anymore. That used to be a big thing. I don't think it's a good idea because everybody trades differently. Your risk is different. I mean, you could try it out if you want to try it, but I just say go low. Make sure your risk is low. Open up really small lots and don't go crazy because if the stop loss is crazy or, you might miss the signal when it comes out and then you see it 10 minutes later and now the entry is gone from that entry or I don't know. Give it a try. That's all I'm going to say is give it a try. You never know. But I will always advocate for studying and learning and being self-sufficient and doing it on your own. So you don't want to rely on somebody else to help you make money. You want to do it on your own because if that person gets hit by a bus one day, you can still trade. So in a gold sell, holding a 1 hour gap, order block so far, but I don't know now. Hope it falls through levels. And yep, no indicators. Very good. US30 may break to the upside. We got 10 minutes till market open. It's looking like it wants to go bullish. I could say that for sure. We may fly when market opens. See if we break this area there. We can break that. We can push up for 100 points. Haitian woman has the best loving in the world. You must be married to a Haitian woman, Mr. Eldridge. You must be married to a Haitian woman because we do know how to love on our guys. I can tell you that much. Can you talk about your final week as an officer? And how do you pay your taxes now? So, as far as taxes go, it's best to hire a CPA. Hire a CPA. In your state, in your country, wherever you are, hire a CPA. It's much easier. Give them all your stuff, P&L statements, all that shit, and let them handle it for you. My final week as an officer, it's hard to describe my final week. The only thing that stands out to me is my final day. And I'm going to, that's in my next YouTube video. So make sure you guys keep an eye out for that. And I will talk to you guys about that day. I don't want to talk about it now because it's going to give it away. So I'm going to put it in that next YouTube video. And it's going to be pretty interesting. So I don't really remember my last week. I only remember my last day. So it'll be interesting. My sister, please look out for the buy I was talking about. This market is buying today. I'm done talking. Thank you for your presence on YouTube. Why do I feel like he's yelling at me? I don't know. Did you guys get that vibe from him too? I kind of got that vibe from him. I'm done talking today. I feel like I just got yelled at because I'm not in a buy right now. Remember when people used to come on the live telling me how to trade? Why did you do this? You need to be looking for buys. I'm like, bro, how you think I got here? Like, what? Guys, if you see a buy on a trade and I see a sell, or I see a buy and you see a sell, you guys do realize it's okay, right? Depending on where you get in and where you get out, you do know we can both be right, right? We can both be absolutely right. Whenever I took a loss, they'll be like, I told you, Charlie, you should have. I'm just like, bro, what? Is this person winning every single trade they take? I don't understand. Losses happen. I have a right to take whatever I see fit. What the hell? But that's okay, guys, because what did we talk about? Growth. Now we're just going to have fun with all that stuff. We're just going to have fun with it. Somebody comes in and says, F you, Charlene, I think you're a freaking whore. Thank you. Thank you very much. Next question. You suck at trading. Get off live. Thank you very much. Appreciate your opinion. Appreciate that comment. Thank you so much. Make sure you leave a like. We're going to just have fun. That's it. We're going to laugh everything off. Everything. We're going to laugh it all off. See how I'm laughing right now? That's how we're going to laugh. Just like that. Don't forget to leave a like and share. Follow me on Instagram. Don't forget to get my course, free one-on-ones. This is great. This is great. F you, Charlene. Thank you. Thank you very much. Come on, US30. Yo, if I don't see something at 9:30, 9:35, I'm going to be convinced that London session took everything and left nothing for New York. Because the last time I saw London session move like that, it left no crumbs at all for New York. It left nothing. What do I think about NASDAQ? Nothing. I don't think anything about it. I don't trade it. Can you describe that feeling when you look back and see that you accomplish your goals because of trading? How is that feeling? I mean, I think about it a lot, to be honest. Sometimes I wonder why I'm so blessed. Sometimes I question why I have the ability to live the life that I live now and others don't. Sometimes I feel guilty. I'll be honest. Sometimes I feel guilty. I know I shouldn't. But sometimes I do. Because you just look around sometimes and you wonder why some people have it harder than others, why some people struggle the way they do, why some people are born into wealth and money and abundance and others are born into poverty and sickness and despair. But I'm a firm believer in when you want something really badly and you work really hard towards it, it'll be really hard for you to not achieve said thing when you work really hard at it. If you don't put in the work in something, if you want it bad enough, you will put in the work. If you don't put in the work, you can't really be upset that you don't achieve it. So during the times that I feel some type of way about it, sometimes I remember that it wasn't handed to me. I wasn't born into it. I really worked hard at it. And I went through a lot in my life to get it. And I'm still going through a lot to keep it. Because you never really achieve something and it's just stuck with you forever. You really have to work hard at keeping it also. Making money is easy. It's keeping the money, keeping it coming in is tough. So it's a daily struggle. It's a daily battle every day. You know, people look at self-employed people and think they have the best life in the world because they don't have to go to a job every day. But when you think about it, they also don't have a secure paycheck every day either. We literally have to get it out the mud every day. Every day. So I actually work harder now than I did when I had a job. May not seem that way, but it does. When you don't have that safety net anymore, you don't have that crutch to lean on. Oh, I don't give a shit. I can blow an account. I'm going to get paid next week anyway. My bills are paid. I get this, I get that. I still have my job. Shit, you could take any trade you want. You could over leverage. You could do whatever you want because you got that. But when you don't, it forces you to look at things differently. It forces you to be more patient. It forces you to be more disciplined. People think self-employed lifestyle is just cake. You just get up every day, do whatever you want, and money just keeps on flowing in. That's not the case at all. You got to work hard to keep the money coming, to maintain what you have, to stay humble, to remember where you came from, and to stay goal-oriented. So be careful what you wish for. Careful what you wish for is what I have to say to that. If you want a certain type of lifestyle, you have to be okay with everything that comes with it. So I wake up every morning and I thank God every day for giving me the ability to do what He has allowed me to do. I don't take it for granted at all. And I work hard to not go back to the life that I left, because I know how unhappy I was in that life, and that's what keeps me going every day. How much I hated my job, how much I hated my boss. I hated getting up early, super early in the morning. I hated being talked to like shit. And that's not just the police job. I can't think of any job I've ever had in my whole life that I actually really loved. All of them had their ups and downs. All of them. I probably only had one job my whole life that I had a really good, nice boss. Every other job I had shitty bosses. Shitty managers. You know? So you just got to decide what you don't want in life anymore, what you don't want to deal with, and work really hard to get yourself out of that situation. And the good thing about choosing something that provides you unlimited wealth and income is, sadly, you got to have money to give yourself options in life. Because if you don't, now you're at the mercy of someone else. You're at the mercy of someone else telling you what to do, when to do it, when to take a break, when to go home, when to go on vacation, when to get up in the morning, when you can take your kids to school, when you could take them to summer camp every day, when you could pick them up from school and do homework and go to their football games and their cheerleading practices, and someone else is telling you when to do all that. So when you decide you really don't want to tolerate something anymore, you're going to do everything you can to try to get out of that situation. Remember, guys, I used to complain about cutting grass. And now we're going to laugh about the people cutting grass outside. Sorry, guys. Can you guys hear that? Can you guys hear them cutting grass outside? Oh, look at US30 trying to push at 933. Are we going up? Are we going up? I think we're going up. We got a little volume. Acted like it wanted to come down, and now it's pushing on up. Well, moving on up. So. Come on, US30. Give us something here. Gee, Louise. Can you guys hear them cutting grass? Shar, I'm gonna need you to put that $7.99 on Afterpay or Klarna. Sherry the barber. Sherry, listen. Do what you gotta do. That's all I'm gonna say. Do what you. I know you got a credit card with $800 on it. You gotta have a credit card with $800 or 2 credit cards that you could put. I don't know. Come on now. Grand scheme of things, it ain't that much at all. The bosses are mad they working, LOL. What's funny about some bosses that be talking to people crazy is they don't even make that much more than you. They probably make what, 50 cents, $1.50 more than you. And they be talking to you crazy. And I'd be like, bro, our paychecks are like $300 apart. You think you somebody. Like, That's the part I don't get. They look down on their subordinates like they really, like they own the company or something. And they probably make 75 cents more than you. That's what throws me sometimes. I don't get it at all. I don't get it. I don't. And I don't know why people take joy out of talking to people crazy or being horrible to somebody. I don't know. Like, some people, I just don't understand it. Like, I went to spend the afternoon with my mom yesterday, and she hadn't seen Straw yet. So I watched it with her. I watched it with her again. And that girl, Tessa, you know, the bank teller in that movie, she was just a bitch, you know, she got on my nerves the whole movie. I never wanted to see somebody get shot so bad in a movie, you know. You know when somebody pisses you off, you want them to get killed in a movie? That's how I felt about her. But I'm watching the movie with my mom, crying again, you know, hit me again, right? Both of us crying. And I said, man, you know, why did they put her in this movie? Like, I don't understand why they got her in it. Like, she's pissing people off, you know? And my mom made a good point. She said, Charlene, they're trying to show you that there are good people in the world, but there's people like her as well. There's people like her that are the reason why this girl is going through what she's going through in life. You know, that awful cop that talked to her crazy. The teller in the bank that was acting like just a brat the whole time. And that's just me putting it kind of nicely. She's like, that's just to go to show you, like, it's these are the kind of people that exist in the world, and they're trying to show you the contrast. The bank manager that was there and wanted to be next to her, and she said, you know, why didn't you leave? Why didn't you walk out with everybody? And she said, no, I'm not leaving you. I'm going to stay here with you. And she's like, wow, I never had anybody stand for me. I never had anybody take my side like this. Never had anybody want to be there for me. You know, just to show you, like, there's good people and there's really bad people in this world. Some people care and some people really could give a shit. And it is what it is. So I feel like people that are really mean and nasty and cruel to people for no reason most of the time, they have something within themselves.
Welcome to a moment of calmness from one a day.
They have something within themselves that is broken. Something that is hurt. And because they're hurt and broken, they want to hurt and help to break somebody else. Just to maybe make themselves feel better, make themselves feel superior in some kind of way. You have people out there that thrive off of hurting other people. And they get some sort of sick satisfaction out of doing that to make themselves feel better in some weird way. So sometimes it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them. And it's very sad. But it's the things that hurt you in life that you're supposed to use to make your life better in some kind of way, to learn from. Because a lot of the heartache and hardships that I endured in my 37 years of life, for those of you that don't know, I'm 37, I used to help me grow. AKA these live sessions. I did a lot of thinking and reflecting on these lives, whether I should come back, whether I should keep doing it, how much they affected me, my mental, my trading, everything else in life. Because when I would let the lives get to me, it would kind of trickle into the rest of my day. And I really had to do a lot of self-growth. I really had to analyze things and really understand, you know. I would rewatch old YouTube videos that I had, you know, me ranting about things and people talking about me and this and that. I really had to ask myself, Charlene, why are you letting this get to you? Like, why? Is this going to matter in 2 weeks, in a month? Is what that person said about you really going to matter later? Is what they said about you affecting anything you're doing now? Is it stopping you from making money? Is it stopping you from helping people? No. So why are you letting it get to you? So, sometimes you have to look at the bad things that happen to you in life and try to understand not necessarily why it's happening to you, but how you can use it to make your life better in some kind of way. What is this meant to teach me? It's all about perspective. It's not what happens to you in life, it's how you respond to it. So if someone says, F you, Charlene, you're a shitty trader in the chat, it's not what the person said to me, it's how I respond to it. And I just say, thank you for your opinion. Don't forget to leave a like. And you keep it pushing. Because is that comment going to matter to me in 2 weeks? Is it going to matter to me at the end of the day? I'm not going to lose sleep over that. No. The relationships that have gone bad, romantic and platonic, all these things. You got to do reflection on those things to try to learn from them in some kind of way to make you better. I did a lot of dumb shit over these last few years. A lot. If you keep doing the same dumb shit over and over, maybe that's why you keep getting the same results. So. Anyway. Charlene, you are willing to go all the way to change your circumstances. A lot of people get comfortable in the discomfort of being uncomfortable and stuck in the familiar. Victoria, you're absolutely right. You gotta be sick and tired of being sick and tired. Those of you that have shitty jobs with shitty bosses, you gotta be thankful for that. You really do. Because that's what's gonna force you to get out of your comfort zone and do what you gotta do to get up out of there. If you had a job that was chill and you just vibing every day, you can come and go as you please. You get a nice chill paycheck. You can pay your bills. You can relax. You can do whatever you want. Nobody bothers you. Why would you leave that? Who would leave that? Psh, I'm good. I'm chilling. I like what I get paid. Nobody bothers me. I come and go as I please. Who's going to leave that? Nobody. So you stay and you get content and you get comfortable. But if you got a boss that's riding you and breathing down your neck and nitpicking, talking about cutting your pay, you ask for a raise, you don't get it, make you work harder, change your work hours on you, that's going to force you to be like, you know what? F this. I'm going somewhere else. I'm doing something else. And that next thing that you do could be what really does make you happy. Who knows? Prime example of looking at the bad or negative things in your life and using them to make you better. There's no other way to say it, to put it. Some people have it in them, some people don't. Period. You have some people that will always live mediocre lives, that will always be miserable, that will always be negative and sad and never amount to shit in their life. You have people that are unfortunately like that. They're unfortunates. And then you have the others that refuse to settle. It's a different breed. It's a different understanding completely. Either you want something or you don't. It's really that simple. If you want it, you're going to do what it takes to get it. If you don't want it, then just settle for whatever life gives you. And don't complain either, because you chose that when you chose to settle. I was on Instagram this morning, scrolling early, like around 7 this morning. And that rapper, what's his name? Jello. They were doing a posts about the BET Awards last night. People were coming, you know, how they were dressed, all that good stuff. I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it last night. I went to bed early. But there's a clip of him walking with his new girlfriend. You know, he left his baby mama. He left his baby mama of 2 after she literally just popped out the second baby. He was out of there for some reason. We don't know what happened between them. I won't comment because I wasn't there. But they're not together anymore. So he, you know, he started posting his new girl like right after. Clearly he was already cheating because we posted her right after. And he's walking with this girl on the red carpet. And the photographer says to them, hey, let us see a little smooch, a little kiss. I think it was on the shade room. And he like, I don't know, looks away and he's like shuns her basically. And then he takes his arm off her waist and just walks off and leaves her there. And the photographer, you can hear the photographer like, oh, don't do that, da da da. And the girl is like, oh, I let him do whatever he wants to do. Clearly embarrassed. I had secondhand embarrassment for homegirl. I was like, damn. He could have kissed her on the cheek. He could have gave her a little peck. You know, ain't nobody say you had to tongue her down in front of everybody, but damn. And she said, oh, you know, I'm just going to let him do whatever he wants to do. Clearly, she was embarrassed. She didn't know what to say. And I'm looking at that and I'm like, when you say you let him do what he wants to do, it shows. It shows that you let him do what he wants to do. Because it was no sweat off his back to walk away and leave her standing there humiliated in front of all those cameras. So when you settle, guys, and you just take things from people when you know you deserve better or you want more, you pay for it later. You pay for it later. So don't settle. Don't settle. If you know you're not happy somewhere, change your situation. You have more control over it than you think. Because I'll tell you one thing, honey. If that was me, oh, it would have went down on that red carpet. We would have broke up that instant on that red carpet right there. Because you're not about to play in my face like that in public, in front of all them cameras, and we supposed to be together. Nah, boy, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Not today. And that speaks volumes about their relationship. You could tell. You could tell. Mind you, she's, 37, 38 years old, and he's 24, 25, I think. Big ass the age difference. You're younger, you're that much younger than me, and I'm letting you do what you want to do? Hell nah. But you know why? He got them deep pockets. He got them deep pockets, and I mean, it was already a bad look for her when she got with him knowing he just popped out a baby. I'm not judging, guys. I'm not judging. But I'm just saying, I'm not dating a guy who just left a woman who just gave birth to, and who just gave birth. I'm just not doing it. I'm so sorry. You need to take care of that real quick. Nah, we can't talk. I'm so sorry. I'm not doing it. Because who's to say you won't do the same to me? Problem with these women is they think they're special. He won't do that to me. Shit. All right. He'll leave a woman who gave birth to his daughter. I'm talking about fresh newborn. I don't think the baby was even a month yet. He was out of there. A guy who would do that? I don't care what issues you got with the baby mama. You don't turn your back on your baby like that. And you have another baby with her, a younger one. How old is the boy? 2? I think the boy's 2. So literally had kids back to back. Oh my goodness. Postpartum must be a mother for her. To be a single mom of 2 by yourself now. And then gotta see your baby daddy in public with some new chick. Same age as you, flaunting online. But guess what? The same thing he did to her. Karma is rearing her head for this one. And he smacked her in front of everybody, basically. So anyway, all I'm saying is that the point of all that I'm saying, guys, is when you settle for things, you're going to pay for it. You're going to pay for it in life. So work for what you want, work hard for it, and don't take no for an answer. US30, you got about 30 minutes to give me something right now. I'm about sick and tired of this. Somebody DM'd me and said that lately it's been like after 11 that US30 has been moving, which what happened yesterday. It was like after the stream ended. What time did we end yesterday? Like 10:30, 10:45? So maybe we'll see something after around that time. I know the president is talking later, but that's way later. And then we have CPI tomorrow. So if I don't see something by at least 10:30, I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to call it a day. Secondhand embarrassment is real. Yes, it is. 37, I've been following you for a while now. I thought you were in your mid-20s. Yeah, nah. I started trading, guys, when I was 28. 28, 29. So, actually 29, not 28, 29. Charlene, when are we making a baby? Nobody wants to have kids with me, man. Nobody wants to have kids with me. I'm a rare gem. I'm a rare gem. I'm going to have a baby by immaculate conception or something. I don't know. Jesus Christ himself is going to have to come down and put a baby in my stomach. Other than that, I don't know. I don't think it's in the cards for me. He was dumb to get Miss Nikki Baby if he ever watched her on TV. She's toxic. I mean, it's the age gap for me. I'm sorry. Men already mature way later than women. I don't know. It was the age gap for me. Because guys that young, they are not trying to wife nobody. They're not trying to... Nah, they'll drop babies in you. But they're not trying to... You could tell. You could just look at him and tell. He's very immature. He's still a child. He's still a boy. He's still a boy. I don't know what his parents did with him growing up. They didn't do shit with him. Because he has zero, doesn't know how to treat a woman at all. I'm sorry, I don't see it. He got a lot of growing up to do, if you ask me. Outside looking in. But I don't know him personally, so I don't know. But from what I see, he's still very much a child. So, can you explain what you're looking for with lines on the chart? I'm looking for US30 to move in any direction right now. I'm not looking for nothing. I'm just sitting here waiting like y'all. There's nothing happening right now. Nothing. US30 is consolidating. It's not doing anything. It looks like the move was in London. It looks like the move was in London. Nothing's happening right now. So. Did I watch the BET Awards? No. No, I didn't watch them. I haven't watched the BET Awards in years. I don't see the point. He's actually from a good home. Well, I seen his daddy. So, apple don't fall far from the tree. US30 is going to sell. It looks like it wants to. It's creating resistance here. It's creating resistance. It's holding right around this area here. I was in the sells, but it started pushing up really hard, and I didn't trust it. But what's keeping me from looking for anything, guys, is this candle. I'm not feeling this candle here. Very indecisive, wicky. I don't really see much. At least not right now. Later on in the day, we could see something happening. But for me, my trading day usually ends around 10:30, 11 every day. Something happens after that, it is what it is. I'm not in any kind of rush, but based on what I'm seeing here, this candle is starting to form something here on the lower time frame, on the 1 hour. There's 4 minutes left in this candle, but there's not a lot of volume. Even with market open, there was nothing. There was really nothing. So right now it's in limbo. It really is. I'm not seeing much of anything happening. I'm not looking for no setups right now, guys. It's trash right now. If I wasn't on live, I'd probably been done, closed my laptop, and went about my day. I ain't got time. I ain't got time. Nas just made a big move. Too bad we don't trade Nas. Charlene, you said women mature faster than men. So do you see anything wrong with Shannon Sharp dealing with that young woman who's 22? I just said it, right? Men mature later than women. A 50-year-old guy dealing with a 22-year-old, what does that tell you? What does that tell you? I didn't feel bad at all for Shannon when I heard what he was going through. I didn't feel bad at all. He's getting exactly what he deserves. Because you too damn old. You're worth too much money to get yourself wrapped up in some mess like that. This man lost out on $100 million contract. $100 million. Fucking generational wealth right there. Even at his old ass age. 50 some years old. Old as shit. Like, bro, what? 22-year-old OnlyFans model? Come on. Come on. That's exactly what he get. I don't care what nobody think about that. I said it. He getting exactly what he deserves. Because they get a little bit of money and they act like, oh, the rules are different. You forget you're a freaking big-ass black guy. Big-ass country bumpkin black guy messing with their little white girl, 22-year-old white OnlyFans girls. Not saying the race matters or whatever, but bruh, come on. I know she wasn't bringing you to her family dinners. I know you didn't meet her parents. Ain't no way. Bruh. Stay in your lane. Sometimes you gotta stay in your lane. Worth too much to be messing with certain stuff. Come on. What is Stephen A. Smith that says he dates like women, a bunch of women, but he makes them sign like NDAs and shit, and as soon as one of them tries to go public, he cuts it. He's like, nah, that's it. You out. Bye. Deuces. Get up out of here. Come on. You gotta be smarter than that. He has all these platforms, all these endorsements. He's worth all this money. His podcast is so successful. You got all this going for you, and you put all that at risk for that? For some 22-year-old punani? You stupid. You dumb. Ain't no coochie in the world worth all that. I'm sorry. You're tripping. Stupid. Guys are dumb. You guys are dumb sometimes. Y'all don't think. Guys don't think. You see a pretty girl and all your common sense goes out the window. She was smart. She would have got pregnant by his ass. That's what she should have did. Got pregnant. Now she really secured the bag. Don't try to sue him for sexual assault. And that's the part I don't understand. Like, how you sue somebody for sexual assault? If you say the person SA'd you, if you say they did that to you, isn't there criminal charges that should be filed? What's this whole legal thing? Like, I'm suing you for $50 million because, well, hold up. What about all the other people? What about all the other people? How come one case is civil, the other one is criminal? You get to pick which one you want to do? Yeah, I want to sue him for SA. He SA'd me. Also, there's no criminal charges. You're just saying this because you want some money. Come on. That's the part I don't understand. Somebody who's well-versed in the legal aspect of that, please explain that to me. How can you sue somebody for a criminal act and only sue them on the civil side, but no criminal charges ever come of it when you're literally saying this person committed a crime against you? I don't understand that. Somebody explain that to me, please. So, anyway, we can sit here and talk shit for another 30 minutes. Other than that, US30 is not giving much of anything. What's gold doing? Let's see what gold is doing. Oh, look at, see? Gold is moving. Gold bust through this high, made a nice higher high. Beautiful. Look at gold doing beautiful thing. Look at them buys. Lovely on gold. I wish US30 would move like this. Not that lucky though. US30 is playing hot potato right now. So I'm 34. I would date you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know. Nobody wants a beautiful, young, kind-hearted, caring, loving person who just happens to be respectful, intelligent, nurturing, and the icing on the cake. I don't know. It's tough out here in this life. Let me tell you, it's tough. It's a hard life. It's a hard knot life, guys. Hard knot life. It's a hard knot life. Not y'all fighting in the chat. Y'all are funny. Y'all are funny. What happened to the last boyfriend? I mean, we still cool. We still talk, but we still cool. I'll leave it at that. You're 1 in a million, Charlene. Thank you, Corey. I appreciate that. I do. Yo, these other guys in the comments pissing me off. I love it. I love the enthusiasm. I love it. Don't forget to hit the like, guys. Don't forget to hit the like box. The like button. The like button. And where's my fart button? Let me check my Amazon and see when's my fart button coming. guys. I knew it. London session don't never leave nothing for New York. Always happens like that. Could have had a Kit Kat sitting here watching this nonsense. Like watching paint dry. Ugh. And we got CPI tomorrow. Is it raining? I think it's raining outside. The chats are more entertaining than the charts. For real. Especially when US30 ain't doing nothing. Ugh. Charlene, ever thought about doing a meetup? I have, but I consider my one-on-one classes meetups. And I haven't done one in 2 years now. So, next one-on-one. The next in-person class I do, those are my meetups mostly. So if you want to meet me, come to a one-on-one, come to an in-person class. The last boyfriend is scared to get arrested. Nah. He's a great guy. He was a great guy. Like I said, we still talk. We're still cool. Just things aren't aligning for us right now. So we're just taking our time, you know? That's all. But no, we're still cool. I mean, we're still cool. Might get back together. Might not. Who knows? But we'll see. But yeah. CPI is needed so we can get out of the chop. We might get out of this choppiness with Orange Face later. When he talks later, we might get out of it with him. And by that time, the markets will be right before closing, I think it is. So hopefully tomorrow morning we see something. Either way we will, because we have CPI either way. But we gotta wait. And I probably won't trade tomorrow either, because I'm not trading news. I don't trade news. CPI, hell no, I'm not trading CPI. So we may see something afterwards, but for the most part, we won't be stuck here either later on today or after CPI tomorrow. We're going to be busting up out of here one way, either up or down. Up or down. So, I don't know. Don't forget, guys, cash giveaway is happening this Thursday for those of you that have Henkel Trade accounts that are trading them. So if you don't have one, make sure you get the account with the link in the description box. And you have it, because I'm going to be asking everybody to drop their account numbers in the chat. And I'm going to be picking a winner for the 5K giveaway. So make sure you do that so you can be entered to win. And remember, when you use my link to get an account, you're automatically entered into all giveaways. Because some people message me and be like, hey, I already have an account. Can I still get in? If you have it under my link, you will always be entered into the cash giveaways. So always keep that in mind. Please, please, please. Okay? And for those of you that are new to my live streams, I do give away my course every once in a while. It's been a while since I've given away my course for free. But I will pick 2 people. When is that day? Hold on one second. I'm going to tell y'all right now. Wednesday, July 9th is my birthday. On that day, on the live stream on that day, I will be giving away my course for free to 1 or 2 people. I'll decide that day, but 1 or 2 people. Okay? So on my special day, I'm going to be giving a gift to someone else, which would make my heart very happy to do. So y'all be on the lookout for that. So those of you that are, of course, I can't afford it, be on the lookout for that, and I'll give that away. And what I'll do is I'll make it fun like I did before to give everybody a fair shot. I will ask a specific question about myself or my lives, something I've divulged on the live or something. People that have tuned in every day or tuned in often, like the stream, commenting, all that good stuff. I'll ask something that I've talked about on one of my lives. Recent, not old, but recent. I'll ask a question, and whoever answers the question first will be the winner. So I can make it nice and fair all across the board, so nobody can be like, it's not me, da 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 da. All right, so we're gonna be doing a lot of stuff, a lot of giveaways, a lot of stuff to help you guys. I know the lives already do that for you guys, but I like to stand out with the lives. I like to make them, interesting and fun and all that good stuff. While we sit here and watch paint dry. So, your last boyfriend, is he plan on having children? He already has one. He already has a son. He already has a son. It's so hard dating people with kids, guys. Especially when you're older. It's so hard dating people who have kids when you don't have kids. When you do have kids, it's not so hard. But when you do have kids, when you don't have kids and you date somebody that has kids, it's so hard because you're always going to come second to the kid. You're always going to come second to the child. Which, it's not the worst thing in the world. But when it's somebody who sucks at managing their personal life along with parenthood, it's like, freak, man. I dealt with that. My last 2 relationships, I would say I dealt with that. And it's like, oh my God. It's hard. It's very hard. Because you don't want to sound like an asshole making the person choose between you. Even though that's not what you're trying to do. It just comes off like that. But it's very hard. It's very, very hard. You got to put a lot of things to the side. And it's difficult, but... And it's kind of a double-edged sword because I love kids. I love children. I love kids. I have no issue with kids. And it's not even the kid that's the problem. It's the parent. It's the parent who doesn't know how to manage both. And then they kind of get upset with you and they're like, oh, well, that's my kid, that's my da-da-da-da, what do you want me to do? And it's like, oh, okay. And then it's hard on the other side because you have to be very understanding. You have to be very patient. You have to be very understanding. And you got to put yourself on the back burner a lot. And it sucks. So if I could meet someone who doesn't have kids, that'd be, oh my God, that'd be freaking heaven on earth. It really would. It really would. But that's not reality most of the time. In my age bracket, everybody has kids. You guys don't know how to keep your penises in your pants. You just have to pop kids out with random women. You can't just chill out until you're married or something. You gotta just pop out kids. I'll never understand it. I'll never understand how people are so okay with having children, but so opposed to marriage. When I feel like kids are way more of a commitment than a marriage is. I'll never understand it. How guys are so okay with getting women pregnant, or girls are so okay with getting pregnant, but marriage, oh my God, absolutely not. I can't do it. Can't do it. I don't know. A piece of paper, a legal piece of paper next to a whole human being created. And everybody picks the human being over the piece of paper. Crazy. I'm 25, no kids, and I want to settle down and get married. One of those is a lie. I'm just playing with you, Official Woodfire. I don't know. One of those is a lie. I'm just saying. Because ain't no way. Either you're not 25, or you do have kids, or you don't want to settle down and get married. Either that, you're a rare breed. You're a rare gem. And I don't think you should be thinking about marriage at 25. That's way too young to get married, in my opinion. 25, you're still finding yourself. You're still maturing. You're still trying to figure out who you're going to be in life and stuff. I don't know. I don't think people should be thinking about marriage until at least after 30. Because who you are in your 20s and who you are in your 30s are two different people. I really believe that. I think people who get married in their 20s, higher chance of getting divorced later in life than you are if you wait till you're in your 30s. The things you like in your 20s are not the things you like in your 30s, let me tell you. Because the kind of guys I was dating in my 20s is nothing near what I date now. The things I was into and the things I was attracted to, no, night and day. Night and day. Life experience changes you. Changes you a lot. You marry somebody in your 20s, you might not even like them anymore in your 30s. You're like, damn, man, I got 50 more years with this person? Shit, I'm cheating. I'm getting out of here. I don't care. You know what I mean? Some people make it. Back in the day, they made it. But now, getting married in your 20s? That's just not smart, if you ask me. I'm sorry. You gotta know yourself, I feel. It takes years to know yourself. And some of us are older. We still don't know ourselves. So, take your time, guys. Be patient. Get your money up. Become settled. Don't have kids if you're broke and you don't have your life together, or you're still living with your parents, or you don't have any savings. Don't bring kids into messed up situations. Even a situationship, don't bring kids into that. Get a real commitment, and let's bring back 2-parent households. Let's bring back marriages, bridal showers, engagement parties over all these damn baby showers with no ring in sight, with no commitment in sight. Got the daddy living over here, the mama living over here. Oh yeah, we're having a baby. Now we got to figure something out. Now y'all got to get together just because of the baby and try to make it work. Now this person's getting cheated on. This person's mad. You figure out you really don't even like this person like that. Or you weren't ready to be a parent, and now you got all the stress of that on you. Why make your life harder than it needs to be? You know? We all here, we trading, we making money. Get your money up. Sit on these lives every day. Let's talk shit. Let's have fun. Let's make money. Let's learn. Get your pockets up. Get your bag. Get yourself secured. Go get help. Get therapy if you need it. Talk to somebody. Get some hobbies. Start some businesses. Get some things together. And then let the other stuff kind of fall into place for you. Don't derail your life by going and making a whole new baby. Now you got a whole nother responsibility. And not that kids are bad or anything like that, but now your life is not about you anymore. Now everything you do has to be about your kid. If you're the kind of person that doesn't walk away from that kid. It's a lot of people that are trading right now that would probably be profitable right now if they had help at home with their kids, if they didn't have kids, if they had 2-parent households and it wasn't just all on them to take care of. You know? It's hard. Don't make things harder than it needs to be. Got married at 19. Still with my hubby till this day. He treats me like a queen. Girl, you're blessed. You're blessed. That's a blessing right there. Learn to love yourself first. Facts. Absolutely. Gotta love yourself first. Gotta put yourself first. Some people have a warped way of thinking, you know. When I was young, living with my family, sleeping on an air mattress, trying to make ends meet, didn't have a car, barely had a good job. Last thing I was thinking about is getting pregnant. That's the last thing I was thinking about. I was barely even dating at that time. What? Hell nah. Some people get pregnant and, oh, it's okay. My mom will help me. My family will help me. They love babies. Their parents get mad when they hear you first get pregnant. Then the baby comes. Everybody's all happy. Oh my God, the baby's here. Everybody's all happy. Da, 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 da. Man, all right. That honeymoon stage gonna go away real quick when that baby start crying and them diapers start to pile up. You gotta start looking for babysitters. You can't live your life the way you don't have your freedom anymore like you used to. Nah, I'm not doing that. Let's bring back two-parent households, guys. Let's bring back marriages. Instead of baby showers, let's have business launching showers. Your friend just started a business. Let's have a shower for them and give them business cards and resources and contacts and all these things to shower them so their business can thrive. Let's do that. Let's bring something like that around. Let's do that. Instead of having babies, go partner up with your friends and your cousins and y'all put money together and go get a real estate property. Go buy a parking lot and build something on that bitch. Everybody has a stake in it. Everybody put some money together and everybody invest in a stock together. Increase your financial literacy. Everybody get y'all credit scores up. Everybody get together and get your credit scores up. Everybody have a goal. 700, 800 credit score. Let's do that. Let's bring that back to our community, to our households. Let's teach financial literacy. Let's do that. Not talk about eating chicken wings and smoking hookah every night. It's not getting us anywhere. If you date someone with a child, it should be an older child, 15 years or older. Facts. Yes, a child that's not as dependent. Would you date a Muslim? Islam man, since there's a religious allow them to have multiple wives in their culture. I'm not dating nobody that believes in multiple wives. How y'all getting married at 19? I can't even have a girlfriend in my life till I have my life and money figured out. You're a smart guy. You're a smart guy. You're a smart guy. I love how you break out the life advice while trading. That's all we can do. Nothing else happening on the charts right now. All we can do is talk shit right now because nothing's happening. US30 is taking a nap right now. US30 is taking a nap right now. I'm about to get off this live and go to the gym. I can't right now. I'm just tired of watching it. So I'm just talking shit just to keep y'all entertained. We had 400 on there. Everybody else said, I'm out. Peace. US30 ain't doing shit. Y'all are funny in the chat. Actually, I'm not going to the gym today. I'm not going to the gym. I forgot I don't go to the gym when it's that time of the month. So I'm probably going to go spend some time with my goddaughter today since I don't really have anything planned. So yeah, I haven't seen my goddaughter in like 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks now. So I'm going to go spend some time with her, play with her, kiss and love on her for a little bit. She's talking up a storm now, so I'm going to go get an earful. Have y'all ever been stuck on a FaceTime call with a 2-year-old for 2 hours before? I have. It's quite interesting. It's quite interesting. The things 2-year-olds have to say. Cutest thing ever. Well, guys, it's about to be 10:30. I don't know. What do y'all want me to do? Y'all want me to stay on a little longer, or are we done for the day? What y'all think? Because I'm ready to peace out. Stay or go? What are we doing? I really don't see anything happening today. I really don't. We have no news later. Trump is talking around 4. That's right before market close. So I don't know. What is the time for a withdrawal on Henko? Whenever you want. They don't do it on weekends, but at the end of that, I mean, withdraw anytime you want. Overall bias for US30 is buys. I'm looking at buys right now. I'm looking at buys because as long as we hold this support here at 42,500, everything above this area is buys. I don't see sells until we break it. So right now I'm looking at buys. Could we sell off? Yeah, we could. Of course, I'm not psychic, but as long as we're holding this area, it's a buy. Are you going live tomorrow? Let me see something. Okay, so you need to read the description box. Make sure it's in there, and then we're good to go. Let's meet back at 1. Nah. Nope. I'm good. Guys, there is a such thing as fatigue on the charts. Chart fatigue. You sit here long enough staring at these charts, you're gonna hurt yourself. You're gonna get so bored that you're just gonna take a trade. Watch. Just to entertain yourself, you're gonna take a trade. Don't do it. Give yourself a limit on the charts. Even when I was studying and back testing when I was first learning, I didn't go all day, all night. I studied a lot, but I took a lot of breaks. I would study for maybe 2 hours, take a break, another hour, take a break. I would take a nap. I would stop and get something to eat, stop, watch a little TV, play some video games. That's back when I used to play Xbox. Just chill a little bit and then jump back on the charts. Or I would have one of my courses playing in the background. I would literally fall asleep to YouTube videos talking about trading. Support and resistance, market structure, beginner things, all types of stuff. So don't be like this for 8 hours a day. That's insanity. That's insanity. Don't do it. It's going to end in bullish today. It's going to buy no matter the consolidation or slow volume. Let's watch that. Do you ever swing trade, Charlene? Rarely. Very rarely will I swing. And even when I do, I closed out a little bit. I took some profit. I have multiple positions and I'll close majority of them. Quick question. Would you date a trader? Sure. Why not? Magno FX link, is it in your bio? It's in the description box of this video, as it just should be. Let me see. Oh, it's not here. Let me put that in here right now. Uno momento, por favor. I thought I had it in my videos. I don't know why it's not showing there, but we're gonna fix that right now. Let's see, where is this? Are you ready? Is you ready? You know you ready. Whole squad ready. Here we go. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna have to do this because. One second, guys. I'm gonna get it for you right now. Here we go. Oh my Jesus. Where is that? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Sorry guys, give me 1 second. I don't know why I'm not finding it here. Should be here. One, two, three, four. Your upcoming automatic payment is scheduled. Shut up. Always taking money from me for bills. Okay. Okay, that's what that is. Okay. So to sign up with Magno, you use it through the Henkel link. That's what that is. That's why I couldn't figure it out. It's through the Henkel link. Okay, makes sense. Gotcha. About to say. Alright guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. It's not doing anything here. We're not getting anywhere here. We're not getting anywhere. Let me get these last few questions. So Matthew, use my Henkel link and you can sign up for Magno through there. New to trading, what's a guideline or recipe of videos I can watch to really get the ball rolling? My course, that's what you can get. It's very beginner friendly. Or go to babypips.com and study there. What was it like when you got your first big payout off Forex? My first big payout to me was my first $1,000 day. Felt great. Let's resume tomorrow. Am I right here? I've been trading gold for about a year now. I struggle with psychology and over leveraging. What has helped you? Stop over leveraging. There's nothing to help that besides you not doing that. So stop over leveraging. No more over leveraging. Okay? That's just pure greed. When you over leverage, you're just being greedy. So just let the markets come to you and not try to break the bank on every trade. Today's price action is horrible. Yeah. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. This is it for today. It's not doing anything. We're all bored. I'm bored. You're bored. It's cool. We'll come back tomorrow. CPI. We'll see what happens after that, and then we'll go from there. But other than that, guys, y'all were great today. Today was a lot of fun. Y'all be good. Be careful with news later with the president talking, and then I'll see you guys for tomorrow. As always, your favorite female trader, SIMPLEFX, and I'll see you guys mañana. Peace and love. I'm out.